Hello Opal friends! Today I am going way outside my comfort zone and I am working on this. This is a piece of Mexican Fire Opal and you can see there's tiny faint bits of colour located around the place. It seems to be exclusively towards the outer edge. If you look really carefully here you can see that it's kind of like an egg or an onion. It's kind of got rings. Very much like an ogre. But it looks like only the outer layer of this onion ogre is precious opal. And on the heart is just that classic Mexican Fire Opal. It's not very clear. It's fairly crystal. You can see a slight change as my finger passes behind. But it's quite a thick piece in that direction. So we'll see how we go. Basically what I'm going to do is use my standard attack method and go with the sintered diamond just to get rid of some of this imperfection out the front. A couple of these big inclusions I want to get rid of, but I don't want to go too deep because then we might get rid of that outer ring. So sintered diamond up until these inclusions are gone. This white cloudy bit is gone. And then over to the novas and hopefully get a nice little stone out of it. Trying to keep some of this faint rolling flash of colour. Mexican Fire Opal's more known for its Fire Opal style in the middle there, but if there's any precious opal with some colour flash in it, we'll try our best to keep it. And I'm not sure how that will go, but there's only one way to find out. Let's do it. Well, this is it finished. I don't want to dry it out just because I'm worried about it cracking. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. I think I'll just do the careful slow method like the Ethiopian opal just because I don't know how this one will behave. But this is the most fascinating piece of opal that I've worked on in a while. So if we go back to this is the bottom. You can see there's this common fire opal right in the middle, but there's flashes of colour around the outside edge. So there's a bit of precious opal on the outside. This is like a reverse to what I'm used to. Normally I'm grinding through the crust to get to the precious opal. Here I'm keeping the crust on because it is the precious opal, and inside is really just the fire opal. You can see straight through it. And here I've accidentally gone through the crust a bit. It was a bit thin at the top, so with the black nova it went through. And you can see it's just straight away. Once you pass that little crust, straight into just common fire opal again. But the precious opal has a bit of everything. It's just so beautifully colourful. I've got this under the macro lens, so it's hard to keep stable enough. But I am very pleasantly surprised. Flashes of every colour turn up all over the face of it. I've carved it into a weird shape. It's kind of like a bird. But you can see there, it's got red, blue, purple, green, gold. Everything. Unfortunately, it's just that outer crust, but that's far more than I expected to get out of the jar of bits and pieces that Mike sent through. So if there's more opal like this out there, I'm gonna try to hunt down some more. I've still got the jar over here, so I can see some potential in some of these still. And I might save a couple to facet as well, just the straight pure fire opal bits. Kind of like the one you see just there. Doesn't look like it's got a lot of play of colour, but some of these pieces do have some play of colour. And this one in particular, which is why I plucked it out of that jar to start with. And yeah, very pleasantly surprised, I've got to say. It's got beautiful colours in it. But now I'm going to let it dry and see if it's prone to crazing or anything like that. So the slow method, just like my Ethiopian opal, which I'll put an update in sometime soon. Here it is here, just a sneak peek. I'll just do the same thing. Ziploc bag, chuck it in there, and yeah, hope that it doesn't craze, because I'd be very sad if I lost this one at this stage. I was thinking about just keeping it in a jar of water, but I'm gonna risk it and chuck it in a Ziploc bag. It seems to be working with the Ethiopian, so let's give it a shot. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one, where I'll be working some other opal.